Praise Him. Thank you. Thank you. As you return to your seats, I got in on the end of, I think, I didn't get everything, but I think I heard Miracle. Was she up here testifying? Testifying about her experience, being away at school. And Miracle, come here. What's the most important thing that happened while you were away?
Well, the most important thing that happened was there was one time when I just felt like I wasn't gonna pass. Like there was some classes where I felt like I just wasn't gonna pass. Like I was studying and I wasn't doing the best, but I just didn't feel like I was gonna pass. And I just kept praying and studying, and then I would always like come out with like an A or like a high B.
That's wonderful. I heard you say something about you was praying.
Yes, I would pray on like, not just like me studying, but being able to focus and keep on studying and not giving up.
That's a good thing you're saying to these young folk, not giving up. She's saying something to you young people. Hold up your hands, young people that are her age. Hold your hands up high. She's talking to you all. And listen to her and take it seriously because she had that experience. You can put your hand down. Thank you. So now where you are now in your life?
I'm just learning to trust more in God, and that sometimes I can't control everything.
That's another good point. Some things you can't control everything. And I think that's where human nature jumps in, trying to control everything in your life. And it's not that way. It's really a leaning on Jesus process, leaning on His everlasting arms, because human nature can't do it. It's not by might or power, by my spirit. Miracle, I'm so proud of you. You know about I know, did your mother, I know she's told you about how you was a miracle.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
I think it means that like I have more to do than other people.
Thank you, that's a good point. Go ahead, thank you so much. You got more to do than average people. And she said something powerful there, profound. You were a miracle child. Your sister was a miracle child. John was a miracle child. They came to you miraculously. So that means your assignment is greater. Did y'all catch it on here? Your assignment is greater. Meaning more is expected out of you from God because of Him stepping in when the average person never made it. So now, I'm going to say this. Opposition fortifies you or makes you stronger when you know how to lean and trust in God. Whatever opposition you're going to have starting next year, look out. That will prepare you for greater experiences with God and get you ready for a new dimension that average people won't get to. See, the masses are not, come on. The masses of people don't have everybody's assignment like you. There is only a remnant of people out of the masses. I'll give you this. Few are called. Many, no, I said it wrong. Many are called, but few are chosen. I'm looking at some chosen people in here. I'm looking at some chosen people in here. I'm looking at some chosen people, because you know, these people here, They could have gone somewhere else when they put me, whatever, when I left Cathedral. This is the remnant that stuck with the leader that God had placed in their life. The ones that let God choose the pastor for them. Y'all got to listen carefully to catch this. First of all, you don't choose your pastor. God assigns you a pastor after his own heart, not your request. He matches the pastor up with the people he wants him to lead. The pastor knows his sheep because God assigned him to those sheep. And the sheep know the voice of the shepherd. Go to the Holy Land and see how many, you go to this big pasture with all these sheep in there, and the shepherds are in that pasture. And when that shepherd gets ready to bring them in, the shepherd calls them by voice. And the sheep that knows his voice comes and follows him. And the other shepherds, they go and follow the shepherd. Did you all know? The sheep will not follow the shepherd that they don't know their voice. They've gotten accustomed to knowing the voice of their shepherd. The other shepherds can call all they want to for the sheep that belong to me, and they won't follow them. Getting quiet in here. Your friends are try to talk to you. Let's go over here. You say, honey, I just can't go with you. I still be your friend. But Pastor Gree is my pastor. Pastor D shared something just before service and told me that somebody called from Ohio and told, oh no, I think it was Mobley. No, it was Mobley. Listen, shared with me. Somebody called from Ohio and said, tell Pastor Gree he's still my pastor. Up in Ohio. And I've got people across the country calling me on occasion. Munya that passed away, she called me. I don't care. I'm going to another church and I'm supporting the church, but you are my pastor. And I understood what she's talking about. How many fathers you all have? I'm talking about biological fathers. Any of y'all got 2 or 3 of them? You got one father. Paul said, you got a lot of teachers, but I'm your father. You got people that you have sat and heard it, and you visit, so forth, but you said, nowhere like my house. That's my shepherd. And that's why you're here, through all the opposition. And our church changes the location almost every Sunday. You come in here and say, where do we go down today? What room are we in? Is that changing location? But you still divine love. I don't care what location you in. You still divine love. I'm going to leave it alone. I feel some strange spirits up in here. I'm talking on this and that. But I was led in that just through miracles testimony. That's the way the Lord is. Pat, I'm our youth minister. I won't let you walk. You just say a word to the people today.
I guess my encouragement for today is that take a leap of faith right now. as we get ready to go into this wondrous new year, because it is going to be wondrous. And let's start it out by believing and not doubting. That if there was any doubt in this year, let's put it in the past. And let's move forward in believing, because we know that all things are possible and there's nothing too hard for God. So this year, don't focus on anything negative from last year, but let's go into 2019 believing God can and He will.
I like that. Take a leap. Take a leap of faith. Don't just step into it, leap into it. I thank you for that, Pat. That was right in line with what we're going to do. And you said forget about past now. Those things that happened we didn't like. And I got to share with you that I'm going to burn your papers up that you bring to me on tomorrow night in the services. I'm going to have a burning ceremony. And I'm going to pray before I burn these papers up that you're going to write on. What you're going to do is sit down, and I'm giving you instructions. Sit down sometime today or tomorrow and get you a piece of paper, a card, preferably an index card if you have one. But if you don't have one, just get a piece of paper and just relax for a few minutes and be still and meditate. I'm giving you instructions how to do it. And then what you do is allow your heart to actually tell you what to release. I'm talking about from this year, what you need to release. And then write down what your heart tells you to release on that slip of paper and bring it to me tomorrow night at our 9 o'clock watch night service. Then I'm going to have the vigil of praying over it before I burn it. Then when I get through burning it, it's going to be over. We're doing it symbolically. Burn it like we did. How many of you went to the retreat? Remember? Yes. We had a burning ceremony. All right. Dr. Gilmore was living at that time. And she's gone home to be with the Lord now. Dedicated her grandchild a couple of weeks ago. Well, last week. And so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to tell you, after this ceremony is over and everything, I'm going to let you know I burned it. You're going to practice not focusing on what you have turned over to burn up. The thoughts will come back to you because that's human nature. But you don't have to focus on it. I heard, I think Shalania said today in the Sunday school, or someone said it, keep your mind stayed on Jesus, and He'll keep you in perfect peace. Now, if you're going to burn it up and going to start back to thinking about it, my labor is in vain. But if you're going to allow me to burn it up, don't focus on it in 2019. Put your mind on Jesus more and focus on Him more. And He will keep you in perfect peace and let you know that stuff is over. Don't carry no baggage into the new year. And what are we going to do? We're going to do that this year. Turn these peoples over. And then tomorrow, Tuesday morning, you're going to wake up with a new beginning. A new beginning. A new beginning. New beginning. Get ready for it. Come to church tomorrow night. Last night in the year. Make your way, press your way. Raining or not, come to church. It won't be snowing, so raining or not, come to church tomorrow night at the Crown Plaza on Virginia Avenue. Services begin at 9 o'clock. Now please don't come at 11:30. I just want to get in there just before 12 o'clock because we may be dismissing at 11:30. So just come on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Watch night services. All right, we're getting ready to hear the word. I'm going to get the offering tithes and offering after the word comes forth. Because the word is so essential. This is the last message you all going to hear from your church hotel. Meaning here. This is the last Sunday we have in the worship experience on Sunday morning. We're going to make the best of this one. I said we're going to make the best of this one. Mothers did the praise. Mother did the praise. Mother Patrick, she did the praise with the mothers. Beverly and all your committee, that was a beautiful party last Sunday. Beautiful party. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. And it was a good spirit in there. Loving spirit. That was real love in there. That's next door right there. We had a good time. The children had a good time. And my grandchildren had a good time. And I'm saying that was a good party last. Whenever we have a party, let's have a party like that one. And we all got gifts. Thank God for the gifts. Beautiful. So we just enjoyed ourselves. That food was good too. I found out the head chef who used to be a member of my church, Cedric. And I married him. He said him and his wife been married for a while now. He's been here, and I didn't know he was up there in that department there. That was some good food. Amen. Amen. I saw you all eating. I came to your table and I caught you. You always eating you always chowing down. And every time I come to the table, when I see people chowing down, they don't be talking much. They'll talk later. They don't talk much. Amen. All right. Pastor, Reverend, now Pastor or Reverend. I see you Reverend, whether you want to be one or not. God has already reverenced you by calling you to the gospel to preach. And so now, Larry Abernathy, thank you for coming to be with us today and supporting your wife as well. She's going to bring, I said on the post, told on you before it happened, that she's going to bring a great message today. Did y'all hear the post? Did y'all hear me say that? Well, that's what she's going to do. Sister Sylvia Greer Abernathy.